Let's move on and start talking about copying and moving files within Windows XP. Like a lot of things in this course, there are multiple ways to do the same things. This is also true for copying and moving files. So far, we have seen that there's a folder on the desktop, which I can click on and drag into the recycle bin, or even to any location on the desktop. That's an easy way to move a file. I can also click and drag it right over onto my documents folder, and there it's gone. But when I open up my documents, we can see here that if I just copy the folder here again and click and drag it and move it outside my document, it'll go. So it's really easy to copy the folder in this way. However, this is an easy way according to my opinion. Now let's go to my computer. Click on folders in the toolbar view. This gives me the tree structure view along the left hand side of my screen. Now the nice thing about this view, you can see everything in one window, which you can access from here in this window, and you see the other things along the left hand side well. So we can say, for example, if I put here the my documents folder, inside a folder within my documents, there's multiple ways to do that. I can click on the my documents link and see which folder inside, and I can click right now and on the my documents folder and drag it into my pictures. Now double click on my pictures. Here's the folder. I just put it in that now. If I want to put it back on the desktop, click on it and drag it here onto the desktop. And now it's back on the desktop. So I think to working with copying and moving files in the folders view is very helpful, because you can access any point of the hard drive and move files and copy files in different locations. Now I'll show you how to copy the files. Right click on the desktop, go to new, and here we can choose either to a text document or WordPad, and it doesn't really matter. We can keep that 3-digit extension and we call this copy text. So if I put this file in my new documents folder and my documents, then how do we do that? I'll have to right click or copy the new document, or copy a new document and drag on to my documents. Well, I go to the right mouse button, I have a little pop-up menu, and we can copy here to this location, move it to this location, or create a shortcut. If I do a big mistake, I just click on cancel. Now I click on copy. Now open up. You see the file is here. Just close it. And the same method can be applied here. Right click and drag on my new documents, release the right mouse button and choose copy here, and it's now has a copy here, and it also has a copy here on my desktop, and a copy in my documents, and a copy in my new documents, which is really that simple. I can also right click on this and choose copying, which can copy and put in the computer's memory. And I'm going to this folder, right click and choose paste now. I also put a copy there. Now right click on that file and choose cut, and I take it from the desktop to put in the computer's memory, and I paste it into a folder. It moves here and removes itself from the desktop. There's another way to move files. Copy is just a copy, but one more thing. Let me click on my computer, go in a folders view, and another way to do this on the desktop, if I want to copy this file in a shared documents folder, right click from here, drag it over share documents, release the documents folder, and choose copy here. Notice that when I hover the mouse over share documents, there are other folders that pop down, or other folders that display the structure, and you are not allowed to start with the menu structure. Close the tree structure, allow it to expand by itself. I'll show you what I mean by right click on my copy doc file and drag over to share documents, and I'll just wait a minute actually, and you see how pop-ups, and now if I want to go to share music and wait another folder, it'll pop up. And right here I can put it into my sample music. So there is an overview that of how to learn how an easy way to copy and move files on your computer using regular Windows interface, and then using the folders and interface of the Windows Explorer to do the same thing.